So tonight we're building the Cammoo Wheel Stand. This should be pretty interesting. I haven't built anything in a moment, so let's see. All right, so far we have good instructions, have all our parts. There's the long ones, some short one, another short one. Looks like nice stands right there. Came with a nice little tool right there. Wrench. Some pads. Not sure what these are, but I think we have everything we need to build it. Turn down my CrawleyATL video in the background. All right, unboxing. Open the package carefully to avoid dropping, damaging internal parts. Check all components: fold, stand, rack, anti-slip feet, wheel panel, cup holder, shifter, mounting arm, shifter panel, binding straps, anti-slip stickers, and screws are included. Examine each part for damage, scratches, deformation, cracks, or other issues. Once confirmed, intact, complete, assemble the stand and test its basic functionality. All right, got the fold stand right there. Anti-slip foot, got 4 of those. Knob M850. It's probably this one here. Knob M815. That's the smaller ones right here. Wheel panel right here. Let's see, screws. Got a lot of screws, so we'll just go about those when we need to. Washers, same, they're in there. This is the shifter mounting arm, so we have that. And then this is, what is this part? Oh, the shifter panel right there. Cool. All right. That M6. Hex key, bigger and smaller. Wrench, anti-slip stickers right here, and binding straps. Should be 6 of them. Let's make sure we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we have all 6 of those. All right. How to install the stand. Carefully place the fold stand on soft floor, and let's install our feet. Let's see here. All right, I see what we're doing here. So what we're gonna start off with is these non-slip feet. If you can't see it, let me move my camera a little bit. Move you over to about here. That way you can catch all the views. All right. One. Says fit them in, and then, so you probably don't want to screw them all the way in, because it says adjust for uneven floor if you have one. All right. There we go again. Just like so. And I should have started a timer just to see how long it really takes to assemble this. It doesn't look too complicated. All right. Now that we got those in, flip this up like so. Like that. Okay, so 4 of those are in now. Now we install M850, which is these longer ones. And they go in right here. All right, installing pretty well. Very simple. By the instructions. Looks like it's going to be pretty easy to adjust as well. All right, those 2 are in. It says adjust pedal height. Something like that. Now, remove the connector plugs. Oh, they're in there. All right, we might have to. How do you remove these? There's one. It's always nice to have a pocket knife on you. Never know when you're going to need to use it. All right, we got those out. Also, step 4 was adjust the pedal right here to where you want it. We'll adjust that once we get the next piece in. It says install connecting sleeves. So those were the pieces that I wasn't sure about. The connecting sleeve, something like that. About halfway down. Or do they have stoppers inside? Feels like they have stoppers inside. So cool. You can push them all the way down till they go to their stoppers. Just like that. Make sure that it's nice and flush. All right. Now those are in. Now, our next piece. And it goes like this. So this slides in. Something like that. Oh, don't want to go too far, because if you go too far, then you can't get the other side. All right. There we go. I'm going to pull the box out of the way now, because I think I have a pretty good idea how it's going to sit. And then I can always tighten these up, make sure the pedal doesn't go anywhere. All right, rack is in. F, that's these guys right here. And then they go in to here. Still getting good view. I'm sure the other cameras are. Perfect for adjusting height, I'm sure. So I got this stand with the car community here in Atlanta, because I was like, hey, I just need a stand just to get back going again. And they're like, oh yeah, I know somebody that's got one. So that's why we're here. Let's see how this fits. Okay, it goes over. So now I need a screw. I'm going to be 3 of these types of screws. A handy dandy magnetic holder. Oh, that's perfect. And make sure that you don't have a bunch of pieces just everywhere. Shout out to whoever gave me this, because this thing has come in handy for all types of builds and everything. All right. So now we got a screw. There should be 3. So I'm thinking it's these 3. Then I need a washer, another washer, looks like it wants us to install them no, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Are those the same ones? 4 of those. You got nuts. Maybe they just gave me more. Thinking, hey, you may lose one. So, always a plus. I'm not going to think that it shouldn't have one. There's 1. There's 2. And your washer is going to go on the non-nut side. Okay. I'm just doing finger tight for right now. I can tighten these up once I know exactly where everything goes. Looks like it's all fitting together like I'm thinking. Yeah, 1 more of these. Got a washer there and a nut. And that goes right through here. Nice. Okay. So we're good there. Now we have a cup holder. Where do we want the cup holder to go? Not the same size as the shifter. So We're gonna go with one of these. Should be two of them for this here. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Screw. M8, M6. Oh. Good thing is it told us what the M6 key is. It's the skinnier one. Makes that think. There we go. All right. M6. There's two of them. All right. So those two are going to be for our outside. I can tell that already. So we're going to keep you over there. And now to find out. Missing one, and if so, where might it be? Cup holder would probably be the place that I would want it to be missing. Anywhere else might be a problem. So yeah, I'm good with that. Unless I'm missing the it's the only problem about not immediately going to assemble something is we just might have knocked something off into a bag or off the table at one point throughout the week. I don't think this is the one for that. Let's try one of these. That makes more sense. And it's fitting correctly. I like that. So the smaller screw, and I'll show you in a second, is what you're going to use for the mounting of the cup holder. Nice. Cup holder. Okay. Now, that's in place, that's in place. We move on to M8 nut and the big boys. Shifter. So this has to come up some. Loosen. Loosen. Okay. At least we know how to adjust stuff. This is where our shifter is going to be installed. It's over here on this side. That runs right through there, like so. Again, wash your own screw side. Then we add a nut to this side. We will torque down the spec here in a moment. Interesting. Okay. Sweet. All right. 2, 2, 1, 2. That is step 10. Now, our tray. Where do we want it? We have 3 small ones going in. So these 3 small washers should be coming up any moment. 1, 2, 3. Again, always have those questions. Why do I have extra parts? But if it's like model cars, tend to run into having multiples. Now just deciding where you want this to be. It looks like pick any 3 you want. One there. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. This could be the part where it starts looking a little bit different than the directions. Okay. Cool. And there's another spot right there. Let's get ourselves a washer. Looks like every other hole is going to give you your mounts, which I think is a great idea, depending on what side you're mounting it on. One of the GoPros just ran out of filming. That's all right, because we are coming towards at least somewhat of an end. Till we get ready to install pedals and all the cool pieces. The reasons for this. All right. So there we go. It's connected and ready to go. Now, part 2, installing steering wheel and pedals.